What's going on, guys, and welcome back to News to the Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And Insomniac has just dropped a major bombshell of new features for the upcoming Marvel Spider-Man Remastered PC. Now, this is really exciting. I'm going to go ahead and go over the details, but before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so you all don't miss anything. We post a lot of Marvel-related content here on the channel, especially MCU-related content, and of course, mainly Marvel Spider-Man-related content. We're hyping up Marvel Spider-Man 2, but for now we're going to be talking about the upcoming PC port of Marvel Spider-Man, which is really exciting for a lot of PC players out there. Even myself, although I'm not really a major PC player, but I can understand how people would feel that they have felt left out for the last 4 years or so when Marvel Spider-Man came out initially for the PlayStation 4 in 2018. So all I gotta say is, guys, I'm really excited for you guys. I really hope you all give this game a chance and try it out, because it is truly a masterpiece, and I think it's going to look its best, and it's definitely going to be peaking once you play it on a PC. Albeit it's got to be a decent rig where you have like decent specs and a really decent video card. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into the details, some of the system requirements in order to play this game, and more. So let's go ahead and get started with the PlayStation blog, which I will go ahead and read to you right now. Now, there's a lot of information here that we're going to discuss, and I'm also going to share my thoughts about whether if it's worth it to invest in Marvel Spider-Man PC. I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it for you PC players out there that do not play consoles, but for me personally, I'm going to share my thoughts about how I feel and whether or not I'm going to be buying this game on the PC. So it all starts with, did you catch the news last month? The Marvel Spider-Man series is coming to PC, and we couldn't be more excited for a whole new group of players to experience these games. At Insomniac Games, we've been privileged to collaborate with our PlayStation Studios partner and experienced PC developer Nixxes Software in creating these PC versions. It's been a labor of love for all of us over the past year, and today we finally get to reveal more detail about the features and enhancements you'll see when Marvel Spider-Man Remastered releases on August 12th for PC. There's also an exciting pre-purchase announcement. First off, let's touch on the graphics features newly available in the PC version of Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. Our goal was to make this game a visual stunner on the PC platform, and that meant opening up extensive configurability to PC users with varying hardware, as well as introducing some new mechanics and techniques and tools to push things even further. To provide an abbreviated list, here's the list that I'm going to show you. Ray trace reflections are available across the game for those with hardware that supports them. Reflections also have a varied quality levels, one of which is the new higher quality ray trace mode that offers even more city details when web swinging and fighting crime in Marvel's New York. NVIDIA DLSS Deep Learning Super Sampling increases graphics performance using dedicated Tensor Core AI processors found only in GeForce RTX GPUs, boosting frame rates with uncompromised image quality. NVIDIA DLAA Deep Learning Anti-Aliasing is an AI-based anti-aliasing mode for GeForce RTX gamers who have spare GPU headroom and want higher levels of image quality. Beyond choosing output resolutions, we also support a wide range of display ratios, including ultra-wide 21:9, panoramic 32:9, and NVIDIA Surround multi-monitor setups. If you've got 3 monitors, we've got the game for you to show them off with. Many other rendering systems are more customizable than they have been in the past, with additional quality levels and algorithmic options. These include SSAO, texture filtering, LOD quality, shadows, and more. We support windowed full screen and exclusive full screen rendering modes. In addition to PC graphical features, there are multiple peripherals and customization options with PlayStation DualSense with wireless controller support. PC players will get to experience adaptive trigger feedback and amazing haptic response while battling iconic Marvel villains. Mouse and keyboard support during gameplay and throughout the game's UI provide a complete different customizable control option for those who prefer it. With Steam input support, there are innumerable remapping options available, and the game will also offer multiple accessible features. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered will also support achievements and cloud saves on both Steam and Epic Game Store. While we've clearly been working hard to add higher end graphical features for those with powerful gaming rigs and fancy new graphics cards, we've also been trying to ensure that people with all sorts of PCs are able to enjoy Marvel Spider-Man Remastered to its fullest. As such, we can now announce some details about minimum and recommended specs, as well as specs for various graphical preset levels. So here is the Spider-Man Remastered PC specs, and some of these are recommended and required for you to at least play Spider-Man from like the minimum all the way to the ultimate ray tracing. where I fall in my category. I'm running a 32GB RAM with a 1070 Ti GPU, and honestly, I don't think it's worth the investment for me personally. I already have a PlayStation 5. Essentially, a PlayStation 5 is basically a PC with actual PC components, but not using any well-known PC components. I can say that the GPU in the PlayStation is very comparable to the RTX 2070, and it runs close to that. And honestly, if I'm going to be playing Marvel Spider-Man in my PC, I feel like I'd be going backwards in quality, and I wouldn't be playing it at its ultimate peak quality. So that's why I'm not going to be buying this game for the PC, unfortunately. It has nothing to do with me being a PlayStation Sony pony or a PlayStation lover or anything like that. I just don't see the point in buying a PC version. Now, if I had a maxed out rig version, like if I was running a 3080 on my computer, I would totally buy this game so I could experience this game to its fullest potential. And I would love to see that quality and to experience that kind of quality, but unfortunately I won't be able to do so. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and stick with the PlayStation 5. And of course, the upcoming Marvel Spider-Man 2 game, it's going to be only exclusive to the PlayStation 5, but with no doubt, down the line, it's going to be available for PC in the future, which I think it's going to look phenomenal and it's going to look sick on PC. But I'm not going to think about that for now, but these are the specs. So at minimum, you're going to be getting the average performance of 720p at 30 FPS. If you have like one of the low-end graphics card, like the GTX 950 with an Intel Core i3, all the way to the ultimate ray tracing. I'm not going to go over all of it, but you can see all this information in the PlayStation blog, which I'll leave a link to that article in the description box below if you want to check it out. With the ultimate ray tracing, you could be running 4K at 60 FPS, and it's got very high ray tracing included. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080. If you're running that, then you can definitely experience Marvel Spider-Man to its full potential. You can make it peak. And if you're running an Intel Core i7, I'm running a Ryzen 7 or an AMD Ryzen 9, you can definitely go ahead and experience it. Now, I already got the 32GB RAM down, and of course I got Windows 10, but I gotta definitely get onto that 3080 because I really need it. And you know what? If you want to go ahead and support me and help me get more equipment, shameful plugin, but you could definitely super thanks me if you want. So definitely click on super thanks. It's basically like sending a super chat whenever I live stream, people can just donate and clicking on super chat. Well, if you super thanks, you can actually help me get a 3080 card. Those cards in the market are very expensive, but the prices are actually going down right now. They used to be about a little over $1,000. Now they're about 800 bucks. If you go ahead and order them on Amazon. But anyways, if you guys want to help me out, I definitely appreciate it. So now that you know what you're getting into with our PC version of Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, you're surely counting down the days to its August 12th release date. Luckily, I'm excited to announce that we're also offering a pre-purchase item pack. If you pre-purchase ahead of the game launch, you'll get the early unlock for the 3 Spider-Man suits, the tech-heavy Iron Spider suit, the one-of-a-kind Spider-Punk suit, the original Velocity suit, an early unlock of the Spider-Drone combat gadget, 5 extra skill points to spend on Spidey upgrades. And here it is. It's kind of quite similar to what we saw originally, like a little over 4 years ago when the original Spider-Man came out for the PlayStation 4. If you pre-ordered, you got some points and you were given access to like suits early on in the game. So this is really cool. On behalf of everyone at Insomniac and our close partners at Nixus, we're eager for you all to get your hands, mice, keyboards, and GPUs on Marvel Spider-Man Remastered when it releases on PC on August 12th. And this is really exciting. And I'm so happy PlayStation and Insomniac Games is doing this for a lot of people. The millions of people that are going to buy this game, it's going to be crazy. And of course, the mods are going to be insane. Definitely can't wait to see the mods. Perhaps I'll probably do some reaction videos of the mods that people put out for this game. I can't wait to see that as well. You let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to be buying Marvel Spider-Man for PC. If not, if you're going to be sticking with the PlayStation 5 remastered version, you let me know as well. Until next time, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.